Hey guys, it's Mike, that helpful dad, with what I hope is another helpful video for you. Listen, if you like this video, make sure you subscribe here on YouTube, and also check out our blog as well too. Hundreds and hundreds of other videos and tips on other topics like this. As far as this video goes, if it is helpful for you, make sure you share it with a friend or add a comment. That way I know the video works and I can make more videos like it. Does that sound good? All right, let's get started. Okay guys, let's get started. So this particular video is going to focus on how can you watch your favorite kids networks on the major streaming service providers such as DirecTV Now, Sling, etc. We're going to review all of those. We're going to look specifically to see if we can find Boomerang, Cartoon Network, the Disney networks, and the Nickelodeon networks like Nick Jr., for example, what you see on the screen here. And we're going to talk about how to do this from a cord cutting perspective, right? Now this is just one aspect of cord cutting. There's a lot of other things that we can talk about. So make sure you check out the rest of our channel and our playlist, and also our blog, where we have essential guides to cord cutting overall to tell you tips on how you can do it successfully, some of the things you need to know, how to be able to check to make sure you're going to be able to stream your local news and your local sports, your regional sports networks, whether or not you want the NFL Red Zone or the NFL Network. All of those things we have in other videos. And again, I'll put links to that in the video description below, so make sure you check that out, right? Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you can get new videos as they come out. And if the video is helpful for you, please share it with your friends so that we know that it's working for you. And also, I'll point this out as well too, so that we can finally get started. If you have knowledge to share, please add it to the comments section, because I'm just an average Joe just like you. I've successfully cut the cord months ago. I wish I would have done it a long time ago, and I'm sharing with you what I've learned, but I don't know everything, and I want to hear from you too. So let's get started. Let's look at DirecTV Now. DirecTV Now is actually the service provider that, and we're going to review these in alphabetical order, so we're just going to start with DirecTV Now, but it just so happens that this is the current streaming service provider that I use, and one of the major reasons we've chosen it is because I have kids that are young kids, and we like these children's networks, or at least they do, right? And I like them too. And so this is a great provider for that. Not necessarily the best for some of the other things, particularly because it doesn't have the NFL Network or the Red Zone, so I might switch during football season, and that's what's great about cord cutting. You can move back and forth as you need. But if you're looking for a provider to give you all of the options that we talked about from a kid's perspective, you can get it here. So they've got a bunch of different options, right? Let's just look at their most basic option called Live a Little. Okay, now I actually have the Just Right plan, but that's for another discussion. For Live a Little, here's what you can get with Live a Little. With Live a Little, we can get, again, we're looking for Boomerang. Boomerang is not there, okay? Cartoon Network is there. The Disney Channel, 3 of those are there. The Channel Junior and XD. And look at the Nick networks. Nick Jr. and Nickelodeon and Nick at Night. Now, and also Teen Nick. Now, Nick Jr. is a hard one to find, and that's one of the reasons, that's one of the ones that we actually like. That's part of the reason why we're with DirecTV Now. And so if you need that like us, this could be a great option for you, and that's $35 a month. Now, if you want more, you might look at some of the other plans. If you need Boomerang, you'll notice right here, you don't get that until you get to the Gotta Have It plan. If we look at Gotta Have It, there's Boomerang. Well, you know, Boomerang's not that important for me. That's not double the price important, right? If I needed some other things, maybe, but that's not for me. But with Live a Little on DirecTV Now, you can get 3 of the 4. Cartoon Network, Disney, and Nick Jr. Okay, FuboTV. FuboTV is really more for sports. In terms of what we're looking for, you're really not going to find much here. If you're interested in sports, watch the other video on what the benefits are about Fubo, but it's not really for kids shows. Okay, Hulu Plus Live TV. Not just Hulu in general, but Hulu Plus Live TV. Let's see what we can get here. We can get Boomerang. We can get Cartoon Network. We can get 3 Disneys. Disney Junior, Disney XD, but we don't get Nick Jr. So Hulu is nice because it's a pretty low package, and they've got some nice content, and again for a good price. Not great in terms of its interface if you want a good TV guide, etc., and it also doesn't have Nick Jr. Going on to PlayStation. I love PlayStation. This is actually my favorite service of all, and it's wonderful for NFL fans because, as we talked about in a different video, it has both NFL Network on some of their plans and the Red Zone. Okay, but for our discussion, let me kind of stay on task right here. For the access plan, we are going to only see Cartoon Network, and we're going to see the 3 Disney channels. We're not going to see Nick Jr. I don't think we're going to see any of the Nicks on any of the stations, unfortunately. With the core plan, you can not get anything necessarily extra from a kid's perspective. For the Elite plan, you add Boomerang. So this is a low-cost way, low-cost quote-unquote, to add Boomerang, Cartoon Network, and the Disney channels for $55 a month, but you don't get the Nicks. And even with the Ultra plan, you're not going to get the Nicks. Nick Jr., Teen Nick, Nickelodeon, things like that. You're just not really going to have them on PlayStation at this time. So you kind of got to decide what is your option right there. But you can save a lot of money and get a great package in terms of its interface and its usability with PlayStation Vue. Philo TV. What does Philo give us? We're looking for Boomerang? No. We're looking for Cartoon Network? No. We're looking for the Disney channels? No. We're looking for Nick Jr. though. Nick Jr. with Philo. $40, $16 a month for 40 channels. Look at that. You can pick up Nick Jr. probably as the lowest cost way to be able to do that. Okay, let's go to Sling. Sling has 3 different plans. On its basic plan, you can get the Disney Channel by itself, as well as Cartoon Network, but none of the Nicks or Boomerangs. On the Blue, Sling Blue, you're going to be able to pick up Nick Jr. So there's Nick Jr. for $25 along with Cartoon Network, but you don't get the Disney Channel there, and you don't get Boomerang, right? And then finally for the Blue, you can get the Disney Channel by itself along with where is it here? Nick Jr. Nick Jr. is there, and Cartoon Network. They don't put this in alphabetical order. Cartoon Network is there as well too, but we don't get Boomerang here. But again, it's an option for us. And then finally going over to YouTube TV. YouTube TV will not give us Boomerang, but it will give us Cartoon Network. It will not give us Disney. I think, you know, Google versus Disney, kind of a competitor. But it will give us, will not give us Nick here as well too. So YouTube maybe not the best from a channel perspective for. Oh no, I'm sorry. It does give us Disney. I'm totally incorrect on that. Cartoon Network, Disney, Disney XD, Disney Junior are available here. Boomerang is not, and the Nick channels are not on this. Okay, so again, sometimes you get lost when you're talking through these things. But the bottom line is there are options for you if you want the ability to get these channels for your children. You can do it, and then if you're looking to add in your local news, local sports, things like that, watch our other videos or watch our essential guide to cord cutting so you can see how that works as well too. I hope this video is helpful for you, and let me know which service you use for watching kids' TVs, or if you have another one, let me know that as well too. Thanks for watching and have a great day.